I did my presentation on John Dewey. Here is a picture of what he looks like for you all. Some information that I am going to give you on John Dewey is he was born in Burlington, Vermont on October 20th of 1859. He was the third of 4 sons by his 2 parents. He was 15 when he enrolled at the University of Vermont. He graduated here from his bachelor's degree in 1879. He was a teacher in Pennsylvania for 3 years. One of those years, he was an elementary school teacher. He went to graduate school at Johns Hopkins University, where he received his Ph.D. He published his first major work, The School and Society, in 1898. He wrote his dissertation on Kant. In his lifetime, he wrote more than 1,000 pieces of writing. He had 6 biological children with his wife, and 1 they adopted. He retired in 1930, leaving Columbia University. He passed away in June 1st of 1952 in New York, New York. John Dewey's educational ideas were pragmatism, which is to give people experiences so that they can learn better in the classroom. He believed in progressivist education, which is learning by doing with hands-on experiences. Experiences to help to improve and increase the quality of moral education within students was another educational idea from John Dewey. Communication with others helps intellectual and empathetic processes within people. He believed in democratic moral education. He also believed that directing individuals to virtue and organizing members of society was an important part of the classroom. Each student is unique from their peers in the classroom. No student is alike. Interaction leads to successful learning in the classroom. John Dewey believes there are 5 steps to process reflective thinking. The first step is individuals, as moving through life, meet up with a problem or disturbing situation that temporarily inhibits progress. Number 2, intellectualization of what was at first an emotional response to a blocked activity. Number 3, inventory all the possible solutions to that problem. Number 4, possible solutions are looked at for their probable consequences if put into action. And number 5, test your hypothesis to see if consequences do occur. John Dewey had some major impacts on education as we know it today. Students need to learn through hands-on activities. The spread of experimentation happened in the 20th century for theory and practice. Going through problems to lead students to reflection was a huge aspect that John Dewey thought about. Teachers are guides for students. Not only are they to give knowledge, but they are to guide the students in their academic journey. Student-centered learning is having the students learn the material and the teacher just be the facilitator. More field experiences were developed rather than typical learning through textbooks. Creating appropriate learning environments aid students' interest in ethical insights by giving them more interest in the classroom. Subject matters such as arts and architecture were applied into the classroom during this time frame. The criticisms of John Dewey are, after he died, his dialectical and natural viewpoint was not appreciated by some people. He was viewed to be soft and child-centered in the classroom. Many believed that he was not suitable for the Cold War era that he lived in. He was not paying attention to content-based learning in the classroom, is what some critics say. Reforms such as A Nation at Risk and No Child Left Behind have not followed John Dewey's ideas that he created. Here is a quote from John Dewey. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself.